Botswana had already shocked the world. But winning a world title is one thing. Defending that reputation at home, with an entire stadium watching every handoff, is different pressure. This was not just a relay final in Gaborone. This was Botswana trying to prove that Tokyo was not a miracle. It was the beginning of an era.
With the hosts Botswana, the world champions, right on the outside in lane 8. Botswana hold the second fastest time of all time behind the United States. They set that back at the Paris Olympics. They will never have better support and better conditions to try and get near that this time around. About to hand on for the second leg for them to Letsile Tebogo, who will take the baton on the second leg. Tebogo will break from lanes when he enters the back straights. He's up against South Africa's second leg runner, Letsile. Australia with Reese Holder in third position. He ran a brilliant leg yesterday, and the challengers in behind are led on the inside by Zimbabwe, just getting across at the break. Tebogo starting to tie up, and it will be South Africa who will go on to the third leg in the lead. These three way clear. Australia closing. The baton for South Africa on this third leg is with the teenager, Linda Kirkemoa. What a moment for him. He's got by Apo Ndori, the individual 400-meter bronze medalist in pursuit. And Australia not out of the running yet. Thomas Reynolds has the baton for them. The medals are surely between these three. They're miles clear of the rest at the moment. Now Ndori shapes out the challenge, Kirkemoa. For the teenager, holding his inside line and moving again for Botswana's near neighbours. Another outstanding leg from the 18-year-old Linda Kirkemoa for South Africa. Ndori, with his arms flailing style, comes again. It's going to be so tight for the final change. 3 and a 9 as we set out on the final leg of the men's 4x400 metres. Zikiti Nene on the inside for South Africa. Busen Colin Kibanachipi, the world champion for Botswana. And Aidan Murphy of Australia, who spoiled the Botswana party yesterday. Can he do the same again? Kibanachipi stays cool between the two. Nene as well has the experience, holding the inside line. Murphy running the extra yards. What an absolute thriller to bring the curtain down on the Botswana World Athletics relays here in Gaborone. Kibanachipi angles out to give the home crowd what they came for. South Africa trying to fight back, but it's Botswana who will sparkle in the land of the diamonds.
This race did not start with the gun. It started months earlier, when Botswana became world champions in Tokyo and suddenly stopped being the underdog. That changes everything, because once you become the standard, every team runs at you differently. South Africa, Australia, Portugal, Zimbabwe, the Netherlands, Qatar, and Belgium were not in Gaborone to admire the hosts. They were there to take something from them. And that is what made this final dangerous. Botswana had the speed, but speed alone does not survive a 4x400 meter relay. The baton has to move cleanly. The order has to hold. The final runner has to receive a race that is still alive. On the replay, you can see why the win happened.
No panique.
No wasted drama. Just control, pressure, and belief passed from one runner to the next. Then came the number. 2 minutes and 54.47 seconds. A competition record, gold on home soil, and a stadium that did not just watch history. It helped create it. For Botswana, this was more than another medal. It was proof that Tokyo was not a one-night miracle. It was proof that this team can carry the weight of expectation and still deliver when the whole country is waiting. Now the question becomes bigger. If Botswana can run this fast at home, under this pressure, How close are they to something even greater? The world record is no longer a fantasy. LA 2028 is getting closer, and every nation in the 4x400 meter now knows the same thing. Botswana are not chasing the world anymore. The world is chasing Botswana. That is why Olympic Pulse follows these races. Because behind every time on the board, there is a story most people miss. Subscribe for more Olympic race stories, because the next great moment is already building.